I'm Darrell Watkins, and let's queer up politics. Trump cites Iran's anti-gay persecution while defending strikes during recent Jake Paul interview. In a wide-ranging YouTube interview with influencer and boxer Jake Paul, President Donald Trump invoked persecution of LGBTQ+ people in Iran while defending U.S. military strikes against the country. The nearly 30-minute conversation moved between boxing, social media, war, and politics. During a discussion about the expanding conflict involving Israel, U.S. forces, and Iran, Paul said he was surprised that some activists criticized Trump's military actions while advocating for women's rights. Paul said, quote, "I was a bit shocked that so many activists in America didn't like it. Meanwhile, they were like, oh, well, we support women. We want women to have all these rights. Meanwhile, you're liberating the women of Iran," end quote. Trump responded to this by referencing LGBTQ+ persecution in Iran. He said, quote, "We support gays, but they throw gays off the buildings," end quote. However, advocates note a contradiction in this statement. America's approach to immigration policy is not LGBTQ friendly. Earlier this year, authorities sought to deport a gay Iranian couple seeking asylum in the U.S. back to Iran, where they could face severe punishment. During the interview, Trump also defended recent strikes against Iranian military infrastructure and repeated several disputed claims about U.S. crime rates and the 2020 election. At one point, Trump summarized his outlook on politics and conflict, quote, "There's no feeling like winning," end quote. Doesn't that make your ass want a dip of snuff? I can't stand it. First of all, if Iran is the worst place on the planet, if it is the cruelest, most dystopian, we're in the running for a second, but if it's the worst place on the planet, that's not why you go to war. Or we'd be at war against a third of the planet and against ourselves. That was never the reason given to begin with. So, no. And yes, they are not super gay friendly, but we are less gay friendly every day that he wakes up. None of this is to defend LGBTQ+ people. You can't, with all of our don't say gay and a war on DEI, and this is where woke goes to die, and bitch, please. And then, what was the other thing he did with the he said in this ridiculous thing? Oh, the women. Why shouldn't the women be had? Because we didn't go to war to liberate women in any country. Us, the country that took away Roe.
Right.
I mean, so first of all, just how ridiculous. Everything he says is ridiculous. Everything he says is a lie. Everything he says is just made up. Everything he says is just to cause conflict and chaos and bullshit and mishigash. And if I had some opinions about it, I'd share them.
Go ahead.
Just the one line, "We support the gays." Like, really?
That's it.
The audacity to say we support the gays.
Yeah. Right. A flat out liar and so simplistic. I mean, is it possible that Trump's fascination with boxers and MMA fighters has to do with the walking head injuries being the only people he can relate to with his own addled fucking brain? And again, how dare he talk about persecution of LGBT people in Iran while he's doing the homophobic bidding of the bitch sisters, Kevin Roberts and Russell Vogt of the Heritage Foundation.
Yeah, it's disgusting. And that there isn't this huge outrage, and maybe there will be, but you are using people you persecute to say that's the reason you are engaging in an illegal war to liberate other people who are persecuted just a little more, just worse than you. No, this war, first of all, let me just interrupt this to say Epstein. Yes. Okay, back to our story. That this is not, you said there'd be no wars. We have like one a week now. You said gas would be better. It's not. You said food would be better. It's not. This is just all kinds of chaos and craziness to keep him out of jail, and to keep you from talking about many more reasons why he should be in jail. So what is annoying though is that we've allowed this to happen. We saw it coming. We pretended we didn't. It got here. We pretended it didn't. And now, everything. We're just knee deep in shit. And I just don't know how we clean it up after this, but we'll have to. But I still think we haven't hit rock bottom yet.
Well, and he's still profiting every day.
Of course.
Making more money. That maybe he can buy a better suit.
What am I supposed to say now?
There's no
There's no business like show business. No, there is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by sharing them and subscribing to Queer News Tonight.